What's really behind Tan Songyun's drastic weight loss? The truth everyone's afraid to say. What if I told you that one of China's most beloved actresses, a woman known for her bright smile, her youthful glow, and her unshakable charm, has just sparked the biggest wave of concern in her entire career? That behind the dazzling red carpets, the fan meetings, and the carefully curated photos, something deeper may be unfolding? Because in recent weeks, fans have noticed something impossible to ignore. Tan Songyun, the radiant star who has always embodied warmth and vitality, now looks shockingly thinner. So thin, in fact, that her new public appearances have left an entire nation asking one haunting question: what really happened to Tan Songyun? Hold on tight, K-drama family. The world of your favorite celebrities is unfolding before your eyes, and every moment is more breathtaking than the last. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. The photos that started it all, it began innocently, with a few new fan-taken photos outside a Beijing film studio. Tan Songyun had been wrapping up late-night shoots for her new drama project. But when those photos hit the internet, fans were stunned. Her cheeks looked hollow. Her arms, noticeably slimmer. Her once round, cheerful face, now sharp, angular, almost fragile. Within hours, Weibo exploded with hashtags. Hashtag TanSongyun weight loss, hashtag is TanSongyun okay, hashtag TanSongyun health concerns. At first, many assumed it was for a role. But when her next event appearance came, the Golden Eagle Awards press briefing, and she looked even thinner, even paler, the whispers turned into fear. Her schedule, a relentless machine. Insiders began revealing what her last few months had actually looked like, a punishing back-to-back schedule that few stars could endure. Between shooting her historical drama Moon Over the River, preparing for her new endorsement campaigns, and traveling for multiple fashion collaborations, Tan Songyun reportedly slept an average of 4 hours a night. Her assistant, speaking under anonymity, revealed she hasn't had a real break in months. Sometimes she skips meals because she doesn't want to delay filming. She keeps saying, "I'll eat after this scene." But the scenes never end. The pressure behind the image. For years, Tan Songyun has been called the eternal youth of Chinese entertainment. Her ability to look effortlessly young, to glow without trying, has become part of her brand. But behind that image lies unimaginable pressure. When fashion contracts, brand endorsements, and casting directors all expect her to maintain a perfect appearance, perfection can become a cage. A close friend was quoted in a magazine interview, saying, "She's surrounded by love and fans, but she's also trapped by expectations. Every time someone calls her cute or innocent, she feels she has to stay that way, forever." And that kind of mental pressure can eat away at anyone. The day the media saw too much during the 2025 Weibo Awards, Tan Songyun arrived in a pale blue gown, elegant, understated, but revealing her slimmer frame more than ever before. Paparazzi captured moments that broke fans' hearts, her clutching her hands tightly backstage, as if steadying herself. When she walked onto the stage to present an award, her steps were slower than usual. Still graceful. Still smiling. But something in her expression looked tired. After the event, a makeup artist posted, and later deleted, a cryptic comment: "Even angels get exhausted. Some smiles are heavier than they look." XUKai's silent reaction. Fans couldn't help but notice. Xukai, her longtime on-screen partner and rumored close friend, has been unusually quiet. While he's known for posting behind-the-scenes jokes and photos from their projects, he suddenly stopped mentioning her altogether. But then came something subtle and deeply emotional. During a livestream promoting his upcoming film, a fan asked, "How is Songyun doing? She seems thinner lately." Xukai paused, visibly uncomfortable, before saying softly, "She's strong. She always has been. But I hope she rests more. Everyone deserves to rest." His tone, protective, almost sad, said more than any official statement ever could. The health rumors soon after, speculation grew. Some claimed she was on an extreme diet for a new historical role. Others believed she was dealing with stress-related exhaustion. A few even feared she might be suffering from a hidden illness, though there's no official confirmation of that. Her studio released a short, carefully worded statement: Tan Songyun is healthy. She has been training intensively for an upcoming project and appreciates fans' concern. But the statement only fueled more questions, because no one said which project, or why the weight loss seemed so sudden. The private moment fans didn't see. According to one fan who attended a recent closed-door fan meeting in Chengdu, Tan Songyun's voice cracked as she addressed her fans. She reportedly said, "Don't worry about me. I'm okay. I'm just working hard right now, maybe too hard. But I'll be fine." Then she smiled, that soft, genuine smile that made millions fall in love with her in the first place. But the fan said what broke them most was what happened after. When the lights dimmed and she thought the cameras were off, Tan Songyun turned to her assistant and said, barely audibly, "I just need a few more weeks. Then I'll finally rest." The industry whispers in the entertainment world, exhaustion is often hidden behind the word dedication. But several insiders have started speaking out, not just for Tan Songyun, but for all actresses forced to maintain impossible standards. One director who worked with her last year said, "She's the type who doesn't know how to stop. Even when she's dizzy, she insists on another take. She's not chasing fame, she's chasing perfection. But perfection comes at a price." Fans fight back as concern grew. Her global fanbase launched the hashtag campaign #RestWellTanSongyun, urging her management to give her time off. Within hours, it trended across Weibo, TikTok China, and YouTube. One viral fan comment read, "We don't need her to be perfect. We just want her to be okay." Even other celebrities subtly showed support. Actresses like Zhao Lucy and Xinyu liked fan posts calling for Songyun's rest, while Xukai followed one of those same fan accounts shortly after. A hint of the truth finally. During a recent magazine interview, Tan Songyun addressed the issue, gently but honestly. She smiled faintly and said, "When people say I've lost weight, I just laugh. Maybe it's the lighting, maybe stress, maybe too much work. But I'll be okay. I promise." Then, after a pause, she added quietly, "Sometimes, you have to lose yourself a little, to find yourself again." That line, simple, poetic, but painfully revealing, was enough to make her fans weep. The reality behind the beauty. So what's really behind Tan Songyun's drastic weight loss? Not a diet. Not vanity. Not scandal. But something far more human. It's the story of a woman who has given everything to her craft, her time, her body, her peace, until the line between acting and living blurred. And maybe now, for the first time, the world is finally seeing what it costs to shine so brightly, for so long. The final image a few nights ago, paparazzi caught Tan Songyun leaving a late-night studio session. No makeup. No stylist. Just her, in a hoodie and mask, carrying a warm drink. When one fan called out, "Songyun, please take care of yourself," she turned, waved gently, and said, "I will." And then she smiled, tired, but genuine, before disappearing into the night. Because that's who Tan Songyun is. No matter what she's facing, she'll always meet the world with grace. But as her fans say now, even sunshine needs time to rest. The night that changed everything had happened during a live promotional event for his latest historical fantasy film, The Dragon's Veil. The atmosphere was light, the laughter easy, until one fan dared to ask the question everyone had been avoiding. "Kai Ji, how is Tan Songyun? She seems tired lately. People are worried." For a brief moment, Xukai froze. His usual confident posture softened. Then, he lowered his mic slightly, his voice dropping into a quiet, trembling tone that caught everyone off guard. "She's doing her best. Sometimes people forget she's human too." The host, sensing the sudden heaviness, tried to move on, but Xukai wasn't done. "You know, we've worked together for years. I've seen her laugh between takes when she's running a fever. I've seen her keep acting even when she hasn't slept in 2 days. She's the kind of person who hides her pain just to make others smile." And then, he said the line that broke fans' hearts, "If I could, I'd tell her to stop. To rest. To stop being strong for everyone else and start being kind to herself." Social media erupts within minutes, clips of XUKai's speech flooded the internet. The hashtag XUkai protects TanSongyun shot to the top of Weibo trends, amassing over 200 million views in under 12 hours. Fans began posting side-by-side photos, XUkai watching Tan Songyun during past award shows, moments when his expression seemed filled with quiet concern. Old interview clips resurfaced too, like the one from 2023, when XUkai was asked what he admired most about her. His answer back then suddenly felt prophetic. Her heart, he'd said. She never lets anyone see her pain. Now, fans finally understood what he meant.